Uh-oh. Here comes trouble.
Straight from Twin Town Sports Central. How'd that sound? Is that good? Should I do another take? Okay. I can't hear the snare in my headphones. What's up, everybody? It's Eric Rover here, Daily News Sports Editor, and you've tuned into the Grovcast. Yes, another busy week. Lots of stuff going on. Let's get right into it. Yeah, lots of stuff going on. I think we finally got everybody underway in terms of spring sports. The golf teams, the Breck and Wahpeton teams are out on the links. That's good. Also, I don't know if you can tell, but I got a pretty bad cold, so please bear with me this week if I sound awful. Baseball teams, WAP having series that they probably should win both games. Got to turn that around, get a little more consistent at the plate. The pitching's good. It's the hitting where things really need to get turned around. And the track teams are in action Thursday, which is today. And they're going very soon. So I'll be heading over there in a little bit and really getting a first-hand feel of where these guys are. And I think we got Breck baseball going today. And, oh, man, everybody's playing. So it's a busy time of the year. All right, we have lots to talk about from the pro game. So here's, I think we're going with Miles first. So here he is. What else would I give you? Moving right along on the Grovcast. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a very special treat. It's Miles Trump. Yeah, you were gone for a while. We missed you on the Grovecast last week, but now you're back, and let's get into things. How's it going, man?
Good, busy, but good.
Yeah, staying busy. What's new in the sports world? What do you want to talk about this week? Should we talk some NBA, some NFL draft?
Well, this is what I was thinking about, because I just had come from watching some I think it was NBA preview on ESPN, and they were talking about the Meta World Peace.
No, I'm sorry. When you're throwing bows, you're not Meta World Peace anymore.
You're Ron Artest.
He's Ron Artest again.
The Ron Artest vicious, ridiculous elbow.
Today was the first time you ever saw that?
Today was. I obviously heard about it.
Yeah.
Today was the first time I saw the video.
Okay.
He got a 7-game suspension.
And what did you think about that?
Well, after I saw it, I thought it was a light suspension.
Yeah.
I mean, James Harden could have been hurt. He could have been, seriously hurt.
Well, he has a concussion.
Yeah, they cleared him to play today.
Yeah.
So, I mean, but he could have been seriously hurt.
Well, I mean, who knows what the extent of that concussion really is.
Right.
Yeah, but I agree with you. I felt that the 7 games was a little light. I was going around the interwebs, and someone suggested something interesting, that our test suspension should be as long as James Harden is out, plus an extra 5 games or something.
Yeah, I heard that too.
What did you think about that?
I think that makes sense. It makes perfect sense. I mean, you should sit out for as long as that. You force that guy out for absolutely no reason. Plus some more. It should be tacked on more because of the severity of it.
Yeah.
We have a buddy whose name is John Loca back in college.
Okay.
He's out of control sometimes. His nickname is OC Lokes. OC Lokes. So, John Loca...
Out of control look.
He can get out of control at times.
Yeah.
He gets heated in sports. But he has never... Ron Artest takes OC to a new level. He just completely... He loses control sometimes. We've seen it multiple times.
It's funny that you bring that up, because OC Lokes was my nickname in college, too.
Of course.
Yeah.
Him and OC Lokes have similarities, but Ron Artest just takes it to a new level of OC.
That I think you're sure. I think you're exactly right.
It's like he accidentally did it. It's like he did it and he didn't even know he did it. It was just strange. It's scary.
Yeah. He was like, what? I got kicked out? What? I can't believe it.
Yeah, I thought Serge Ibaka was going to eat him alive after that.
What did you think about the Spurs getting the 1 seed?
Yeah, I think we had talked about this on the last Grovcast I was on.
Yeah. We talked about how the Spurs were doing good and that they were the 2 seed. Now they're the 1 seed.
I know.
They're the best team in the West, apparently.
They're hot. Very hot. And Tim Duncan has reemerged. Tony Parker has reemerged.
We talked about Tony Parker and Manu.
Man, I don't know. That definitely shakes things up. I still think that Thunder have what it takes to get to the finals.
I still think that those old Spurs legs will fall apart. And Durant will just turn into a shot maker.
Yeah.
In the playoffs.
You saw what happened the other night in that Thunder-Lakers game. Durant and Westbrook shot horrendous.
Yeah.
It was like, I think Westbrook was like 3 for 22, and Durant missed a whole bunch of shots. It was bad. So hopefully that's no inclination of how they...
Well, everyone has a bad game.
Exactly.
You know, but you got to lean on those guys at this point.
Right.
You got to accept 3 for 22 shooting.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, the Lakers do it with Kobe, and they still win, right?
That's true. Very true.
So, I assume that you're going to be watching some NFL draft tomorrow.
I will be.
What do you think about the Vikings at the 3 spot?
I don't know what they're going to do in that position. Mm-hmm. I really don't. I personally think that maybe they should trade it.
Really? Trade down?
Yeah, for a couple of picks. But, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what they do. I mean...
It is easier to trade down these days because, especially with the lower salary cap.
Right.
You know, like a couple of years ago, you'd be paying the number 3 pick, $30 million? You know, now the number 1 pick doesn't even get that much money.
Right.
You know, so there is an advantage to trading down in that there are teams that are more ready to do that, and that you don't screw yourself as bad.
Yeah. No, I don't know. It'll be interesting to find out what they do. I don't know who... Do you know who the Vikings have in a mock draft right now? Do you know what they're predicted?
Well, you know, it's basically down between Matt Galil, the USC left tackle, and Morris Claiborne, the cornerback from LSU.
I knew Morris Claiborne was in the running.
Yeah.
Which I don't think would be a bad pick at all.
I like Claiborne, and you know, in the NFC North with Kelvin Johnson and the Packers receivers, and well, you don't have to worry about the Bears, but
no, and then the Vikings secondary has struggled for probably the past 3-4 years.
Yeah.
So that wouldn't be a bad pick at all. I don't know. We'll have to see.
All right.
That'd be interesting.
Are you ready for this?
Yeah, the quiz.
Let's do it. Okay. Now, last week.
How was it last week?
It didn't go well. Alex Cincinnati got 0 right.
Wait, is this a multiple choice, or you just gotta throw out the answer?
These are throw out the answers. Okay. Now, last week we did 10, but no one even got close. So we got to shorten it up. So I came up with 7, and we're renaming this. Now I'm going to run it by you. 7 deadly questions.
Okay.
What do you think?
I'll go for it.
Okay. Now these are questions that will cover sports. And entertainment. Okay. So, are you ready to play?
I hope so. I just want to get one more than Alex Cincinnati.
Well, you'll do fine. And Landon only got 2.
Wow.
Yeah.
You were not easy.
I was harsh on the first round. I was expecting you to show up, but then you couldn't make it. So we brought in Alex Cincinnati at the end. But okay, let's.
You know, the fans probably didn't get
a good taste of it.
Good look of Alex Cincinnati.
No. He got shut out.
0 for 10.
Yeah, if he's listening, he's definitely going to want some redemption.
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll have him back on. We'll give him another chance. Okay, so here's the thing.
Right.
7 questions, and you can pass and come back to them later, but you get 60 seconds, and when your time is up, you're done. Okay? Are you ready?
I hope so. Let's do it.
All right. Who is on the cover of Madden 13 this year?
Johnson.
Correct. Which 2 teams are meeting in the Champions League final?
Pass.
What is the name of David Caruso's obnoxious sunglass-wearing character on CSI Miami?
Pass. I'll come back to it.
Which MLB team currently has the best record?
Good question. Pass.
Name 5 types of cheese.
Pepper jack, American, Parmesan, provolone, Swiss.
Correct. How many minutes are between first-round picks in the NFL draft?
15?
Wrong. Will the Vikings screw up their first-round pick?
No.
Correct. Which 2 teams are meeting in the Champions League final?
Pass that one again.
David Caruso's character.
Horatio?
Yes. Who has the best record in the MLB?
I don't know how much time I left.
4.
Not the...
Oh!
That was tough, man.
That was good. How many did you get? Let's go over it.
I got 4.
You got Kelvin Johnson right. You got Horatio right. You got the cheese right. You got 4 right.
I can't believe I didn't know the best record in the MLB.
Texas at 14-4. How many minutes between first round picks at the NFL draft? It was 15.
It used to be 15.
They changed it to 10. So the answer is 10. And who is meeting in the Champions League final? Bayern Munich and Chelsea.
See, I knew that Man U and Man City are playing on Monday, and I almost said that, but I knew it wasn't.
But that's just English league.
Yeah.
That's not. So you did pretty well.
It's not bad.
How did you feel about it?
It was a little nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
It was the ticking noise. It was the meter.
You know what? This is the Dick Clark $25,000 pyramid stuff. You remember that show, right?
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
So I thought, and you know what? We did this last week, and Dick Clark died that day that we debuted this, and I didn't even mention that before. I totally forgot about it. So...
Did you know about it at the time?
No, I didn't know about it at the time, and then we found out that he died. I was like, oh, really? I'm going to wait for it to really get going before I introduce him. There it goes. Moving right along on the Grovcast. Miles is here, and now it's time for Landon Kafka.
Split shift tonight.
It's a split shift tonight. I feel like I'm, it's like I got you guys on every other weekend. I can't say which one I love more, though. I love you both equally. How are you, man?
I have no comment to that.
You were clean shaven.
I'm good. Yeah,
It's clean shaven.
I was meeting some senators and whatnot, and I figured I'd clean it up a little bit.
How was that?
It was all right. Actually, good people. The District 25 and District 26 are represented by some good people.
That's good to hear, because normally you look like a Kevin Love knockoff, but...
Did you see Kevin Love?
Well, Kevin Love is shaved now, too. Exactly.
He inspired me.
Yeah, well, he does that to people around here. Yeah. So what do you want to talk about, man?
I think, drop a little Twins action. I'm kind of disappointed in the Twins lately.
Why?
We let Luke Hughes go for nothing.
You know what? Luke Hughes was my favorite Twins player just because of his name. Because it was fun to say. Luke Hughes!
And it's like...
Just rolls off the tongue.
He got picked up by Oakland. We just dropped him off for nothing.
That's just that's...
Our best hitter in the preseason.
That's some straight Moneyball stuff.
Yeah.
Just,
Oh, it is.
Whenever Oakland makes a move, it's like, shouldn't have done that. Yeah.
So, that's kind of disappointing. Obviously, the starting pitching has been disappointing, which it was last year, and nobody did anything about it. And we just thought, everything will be okay. And now Baker's injured. And apparently Jason Marquis was the answer, but I don't really know what the question was if he's the answer.
I want to talk for a second about Morneau. He had a nice RBI double here. I saw...
He's doing better than he did the last 2 years.
Well, he's hitting 230 and entering the game. No?
It's early.
Are you okay with that?
He got 4 home runs? I think he got 4 home runs.
I think that's right.
I don't care.
No?
Do you realize what he did the last 2 years?
Nothing.
Exactly. Exactly. So, having him in there is better than nothing. I'll take it.
224 entering tonight's play. Well, he got it up to 230. Well, it's got to be at 235 now. A decent on-base percentage, though. 328. You can't be too mad at him. And Mauer's back to form, though.
Yeah, I'm cool with the hitters right now, especially Josh Willingham. Like we said last week, he's having an awesome year. But pitching right now is just starting pitching, especially. I don't know what it is with the Twins, but they have this urge to give up runs in the first inning, and it happens all the time. If you are a diehard Twins fan and you watch every Twins game, you just know that they're going to give up 2 runs in the first.
Is Ben Revere hurt or something?
I don't know.
Why is he getting no time here?
He's a starting outfielder.
Well, it only says that he's got 5 games played here. I'm looking at the stats right now. 5 games played. So he must be hurt or something. I don't know what's going on. Because Ben Revere I'm a total speed freak. I love
He must be hurt.
this aspect of speed in baseball because it's such a slow it down, grind it out game. But when you get that athleticism in there, it changes things. And that's why I like Revere. He's not a good hitter, but, you know, he can fly. He's like Gomez.
Yeah, and Danny Valencia, who is up to bat right now in the Twins game.
Yep, we're watching right now. It's 7-6 Boston.
He's been kind of disappointing this year.
Valencia? I was expecting... you know what? I said it. I wrote it in a column a couple weeks ago that Valencia needed to really take a step if the Twins were going to have any shot at the postseason this year.
And a ground out to second.
And it's a weak ground out to short. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's short.
That's short. Are you all right?
It's been a long day.
It's been a long
I'm working
day.
on hour 14 right now.
All right.
Keeping track.
Well, let's wrap it up with a little Vikings draft talk. Now, I talked to Miles a few hours ago about who he thinks the Vikings should take at number 3. What do you think about the Vikings number 3?
I want the Vikings to take Justin Blackman at number 3.
Really?
Yes.
I mean, I know you want...
He's a beast. He's a beast. Game changing.
That's the
beast.
fun pick to take.
Oh, yeah.
Don't you got to be realistic?
No.
What about the left tackle?
Not at number 3.
How are you going to throw the ball to Justin Blackman when no one's protecting him protecting Ponder on the left side?
Doesn't matter. Ponder could drop back
on the
12 yards and just throw it up in the air to Justin Blackman. It doesn't even matter. You can throw the 3-yard drop back, friggin'
Miles
quick slant, and he can run it in.
I've been talking. I'm prone to agree with you actually because I think you got to go for star power and you have to go for the best player available. And Justin Blackman might just be that guy.
I think if they don't take Justin Blackman at 3, they might as well trade down. In my personal opinion, because
what about and now I'm forgetting his name. What's his name?
What I've been hearing,
Morris from LSU, the cornerback.
Yeah, is that like Morris Claiborne?
Yeah, Morris Claiborne. That's it.
That's who they have projected right now for the Vikings to take. As far as ESPN goes, Todd McShay, I think, has projected to take Claiborne, but I've heard rumors.
You got the Packers receivers, you got Calvin Johnson.
That was the argument. You've got all these awesome quarterbacks and receivers in the Central, and I won't
It's not the Central anymore. It's the North.
Whatever. And
look at you.
You need, the Vikings need a corner. It's true. And I guess I wouldn't be disappointed with that pick, but...
Are you saying no offensive tackle then?
If they take offensive tackle, they better trade the pick to the Bucs and move down to, number 6.
Because they could probably get him there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the Bucs really want Claiborne. So I think that's why the rumor's out there that the Vikings are going to take Claiborne because the Bucs really want him.
And then
I think
they
the
can
Bucs want to trade down.
I don't know. I'd keep him.
Pick.
You need a franchise quarter. I mean, it's true. With how soft was the Vikings secondary last year?
It's always soft, though.
Well, that's the point. You need to get it good.
Yeah.
The Packers dropped Nick Collins today. Did you hear that?
I didn't hear that. I don't keep up with Packers news.
Yeah. With a whole neck injury, that sucks, man. I love Nick Collins. Nick Collins won that Super Bowl with that interception return for a touchdown. Oh, man. Look there it is right there. There's my Packers Super Bowl banner.
Don't make me burn anything in your house.
All right.
I feel bad.
Well, let's move right on to this week's quiz.
The quiz.
It's got a new name.
Oh, it's got a new name? Does it have questions that aren't 15 minutes long?
Well, here's the thing. I reduced it to 7 questions because the 10 was obviously not going to work.
Yeah.
It's now called 7 Deadly Questions. What do you think about that?
Well, I thought we should have had it sponsored 6-pack questions, but
yeah,
ESPN kind of stole that.
Well, here's what I was thinking. Because
six-pack.
Dick Clark died last week, and it was the same day that we premiered the Grove quiz, and we're using the $25,000 pyramid music. And in $25,000 pyramid, you had to answer 7 questions correctly to get $25,000. So we are going to go with the 7 deadly questions.
7 deadly questions.
Now, Miles had a good score.
I can't even believe what you say, and I'll have to listen to the Grovcast to figure out if you tell me the truth or not.
Should I tell you what he got, or do you want to play it blind?
I don't know. What did we do last time?
Last time we played it blind.
You lied and told me he got like 8 right.
Well, that's because Cincinnati was terrible and got 0.
Cincinnati, don't let him bash you like that.
Yeah, no, we already discussed this, that he's going to come back for vengeance and on a later podcast. But do you want to know how Miles did? I'm going to tell you right now, he got more than 1 correct out of 7.
Less than 5?
Less than 5.
All right, no problem.
All right, are you ready to begin?
This better not be difficult.
I made them easier this week.
Good.
Who is on the cover of Madden 13 this year?
No idea. Pass.
Which 2 teams are meeting in the Champions League final?
Chelsea and Bayern?
That's correct. What is the name of David Caruso's obnoxious sunglass-wearing character on CSI Miami?
No idea.
Which MLB team currently has the best record?
Phillies.
Wrong. Name 5 types of cheese.
Gouda, Swiss, cheddar, Colby Jack, nacho.
That's correct. How many minutes are between first-round picks at the NFL draft?
3. No, 15.
Wrong.
First round?
Both are wrong.
10?
How?
Can I get 3?
Well, 10 was right, but you screwed it up.
Oh.
Will the Vikings screw up their first-round pick?
Yes.
Who's it?
You were laughing. You didn't even get the. I get to.
All right, fine. Who was named to the? No, you already went through them all. I was going back.
Oh, you're going back. That's cool.
Who was named to the cover of Madden 13? I think you need this one. Wait, no. How many did you get? 1. Yeah, no, you got 2.
I only got 2?
Yeah, you only got 2.
That's just unfortunate.
Are you going to answer this question? Who's the Madden 13 cover?
I don't know, True Breeze.
Calvin Johnson.
Calvin Johnson. I think I kind of knew that too.
Miles got you at 4-2. He got 4. He knew David Caruso's character name on CSI Miami.
CSI.
I was just channel surfing and I saw him put on the sunglasses. I was like, God, I hate that guy. It's time to put in a question about him.
Well, Miles watches CSI, so that's...
Miles knows CSI, and that's what he said. I didn't know that, though.
That's, that's fine.
What are your strengths, so I can play to your strengths next time?
No, that's all right. I don't
Are you going to tell me your strengths, or what?
I have no strengths. Throwing frisbees.
All right, boys and girls. That's going to do it for another Grovcast this week. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did, because I really enjoyed it. I really did. I mean it, you guys. Anyway, thanks to Miles and Landon for coming around. We'll catch you next week, right on the Grovcast.